Obviously, coming from Texas, you have very strong views on immigration. How do you believe the president's plan hurts immigration on the big scale?
Yeah.
And how would you change the way the president has conducted business as far as immigration is concerned?
Well, first, there's the rule of law. And the president has obviously disregarded the rule of law, going around Congress, putting into place what a federal judge has said is unconstitutional, improper, does not follow.
You're referring to executive action.
I'm talking about this executive action that he's taken. It is an affront to the rule of law, and that has to be addressed. A president must work with Congress. Whether he likes it or not, or she likes it or not, you got to work with Congress. You can't just go unilaterally around the legislature and put by fiat decisions into practice.
You're saying if you were president, you would not use any executive action.
Not to say I wouldn't use any, but I wouldn't go outside the rule of law. I mean, obviously, this president has a disdain for the process. You don't see him going and working with the members of Congress. You don't see him spending the time. And I will suggest to you it's because he's never had the experience. This is a great indictment, if you will, of a young United States senator who really doesn't understand the process. He's never run anything before.
Final question. Should you become the Republican nominee for president, how do you believe you'll be able to reach out to groups outside of the CPAC group? How are you going to reach Hispanics? How are you going to reach African Americans? Obviously, we're seeing a growing and changing country, but in what way does the delivery of the conservative message have to change?
Well, I'll give you one example, and it's in the Hispanic community. I get upwards of 40% of that vote, and it's because they have seen me perform, and they have more access to freedom, whether it's they get to keep more of their money. The small businesses in the Hispanic community have exploded in our state over that last decade. They have had a 118% increase in their participation in higher education. They know that those policies are good for their families. And that's the way you reach out. You give people more opportunity. They trust you that you're going to do it. And it's not just talking, it's doing. There's a track record for people to go look at and just go, you know what? That's the reason we vote for this guy, because we know he's going to let us keep more of our money. He's going to, he understands our community and what's important to our communities. He comes into our communities, and that's the outreach. You go into the communities, you share with them, here's what we're going to do, and they know because of your record, he's not just talking, he's got a real record to back it up.
Governor Perry, thanks so much for stopping by.
You're welcome, Jamie. Yes, sir.